Hello pilots and welcome back to another season of Flight Academy brought to you by Out of Art Gaming. As always, my name is Phil, and for Season 7 we have decided to go to TTS to hold some Flight Academy for you all. We've gone back to the roots of Flight Academy with just single ship builds here. So let's run through the rules for Flight Academy Season 7 and let's have a look at the list of the ships we're going to see in action. So the usual rules apply. So we have each pilot has one ship with a maximum of 5 points to spend. We will be using the new XWA Beta Points as well. Really wanted to give these a test to see how well they're looking at the moment. We're really excited by those points. So standard loadout cards are banned from this season. We saw too much of the Battle of Yavin, Luke Skywalker just absolutely dominating in the last two seasons. Ion cannon turrets are still banned, as well as tractor beams, and because this is single ship, there is no lone wolf allowed. Usual board size for this, so it's a 3x3 board, which has been brought in by range 1 at all board edges. So for those of you that are trying to visualize it, you will be setting your ships up between the range 1 and 2 markers. There will be 6 obstacles on the board as well. Now, the pilots will be split into 2 groups of 3 and play each player twice. You will score 3 points for a win, and if you do manage to kill a ship, you will get an additional point. In the event of a simultaneous death, you'll both score a point for killing a ship. With this being single ships, games will last 20 minutes. There will be a final round if there is no clear winner. And in the event of a tie, we will do road to determine the winner. So if we do have a simultaneous kill, unfortunately road will be the way we determine it, but it should have been an absolutely brilliant game at that point. Now, as we said, there will be 6 obstacles on the board with no objectives. Half points are in play, and the top 2 from each group will move to the knockout rounds. Now let's have a look at Group 1 and see who we have trying to make it through to the knockout stages. First up, we've got Benji, and he is running some resistance for us. He has Eloasti in the T-70 X-Wing. He's brought BB Astromech for those system phase repositions, underslung blaster cannons, you know, just in case you get a chance to shoot out the back or the sides with a T-70. It's always pretty fun. Integrated S-foils, Ferrosphere paint to make target locking an absolute pain, and it's not a resistance ship if Heroic isn't stapled on there as well for those clutch rerolls of multiple blanks. Next up in this group, we've got myself. I am representing the Empire as per usual. I've got the Grand Inquisitor in the TIE Advance V1. We're running with instinctive aim, marksmanship, proton rockets, and the fire control system. So if I can get in there with a really good shot and I've got the target lock already, don't need to worry about the focus for that proton rockets because I've got instinctive aim. This ship is incredibly maneuverable, has a lot of agility, lacks a little bit in the teeth, but I can turn it to range 1 by spending a force and shut down my opponent's range 1 as well by spending a force, so that's going to be quite handy. And last up in Group 1, we've got Wes, who is running Anigalia in the Delta 7 Aethersprite. Interestingly, has the exact same ability as the Grand Inquisitor, so it'll be quite fun to see these two just denying range 1s left, right and centre of each other. But Anigalia has the R4P17 Astromech marksmanship and the calibrated laser targeting. Again, another really nippy ship with a lot of agility and the force to back it up. So that is going to be an interesting Group 1 there. Now moving over to Group 2, we have Andy, and he is running Anakin Skywalker in the BTLB Y-Wing with just a ridiculous amount of loadout points. He's got R4 Astromech, instinctive aim, dorsal turret, afterburners, and advanced proton torpedoes. This is an absolute beast of a ship. It's only got 1 agility, so a lot of fire at it could potentially whistle it down, but dorsal turret is definitely nothing to be sniffed at. It can still be getting shots at you pretty much every turn, and being I6 is gonna know where you are. Next up, we've got Ben K. He's also running the Resistance with another T70 with Nian Num, the absolute menace that he is, with BB Astromech, Heroic, Pattern Analyzer, and the integrated S-Foils. If Nian gets you in range 1 after doing a stressful action or move, he's just going to remove that stress and laugh it off next turn. So he is going to be quite a tricky customer if the fighting gets in close. Ben is obviously still trying to get his 3rd Flight Academy crown. Is this the season he finally becomes a triple winner, or will someone else pip him to it once again? And rounding off Group 2 for the first time in Flight Academy, because we're able to do it on TTS, we've got one of our regular commentators, James, running with us. Now, obviously, James is always going to be doing the Resistance. He loves it, and he's gone for Poe Dameron, the Heralds of Hope version in the T70 X-Wing. We've got R4 Astromech, Composure, some more Ferrosphere paint, and the integrated S-Foils. Now, James would have loved a few more points with the XWA points, so he could have possibly got Heroic on there, but Composure is a really nice talent to have on there. We don't see it very often, but if he does fail an action, he can take a focus, so that is going to be quite handy for him. So there we go, guys. There are the 6 pilots for Flight Academy Season 7, going back to the roots with a single ship, all on TTS. We're really looking forward to this. It's great to get a group of players on just to have a bit of a laugh, but we'll see who is going to be the eventual champion. Let us know down in the comments which ship you're most excited to see, which ship you think is going to do the best, and how badly you think I will do this season, because I either do terribly or alright. So let us know in the comments how badly you think I will do, and what would you run with the new XWA points and 5 points of ships to use. We're really curious to see. You never know, maybe we might steal that idea in a future season. But as I said, Game 1 will be going up next week, and we are very excited to see how this goes. So in the meantime, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss all of the action. Like the video, and we will see you next time.